Everybody that I spoke to, and I was over there last week, are delighted. And people think, well, it's high time. And my view is, well, England is our nearest neighbour. And there's a lot of cooperation in many ways. So yes, it's fitting, and most people are very glad. This really isn't a money matter. It's a very important step forward, a maturing of relations and attitudes between both sides, and that can only be welcomed. Prince Charles visited years ago. Trinity people turned out. Dublin people always turn out. The whole country will turn out, and it's a bit of a confidence boost and gives a bit of optimism to a country that sadly needs it at the moment. It was a long time coming, as we know. It's 100 years since there was a last royal visit, and before that Queen Victoria was there. And there was a great turnout both times. Yeah. Lots written about Victoria. She had dinner in the various places and was royally toasted, and then there was a statue erected to her in Trinity College grounds, and when George Bernard Shaw looked at that, he said, "Ireland's revenge." So yes, surprise, but she had been invited from about 1998 at the time of the Irish Peace Park in Messines in Belgium, commemorating the Irish soldiers who died in both World Wars, First World War especially.
The media over here in the UK have been writing about the fact that she is really very close to the subject of the peace treaty with Northern Ireland. Is this a sealing of the peace process, of it actually now in place, her visit?
Yes, and everybody would like to think that's the case too, but the very fact that the Queen is au fait with the history and with the characters, past and present, will mean an awful lot to people. We do know that she's going to be at a reception in Croke Park, which of course is the famous Irish GAA football stadium. And that is indeed very significant because in the time of the Troubles, when the Black and Tans were in Ireland, in retaliation for a strike against British intelligence, they mowed down several players on the pitch during a football final, and a lot of people, spectators too, were injured, and that is a very bitter memory, as anybody can imagine, for the Irish people.
Do you think it will bring closure to
Yes, I think it will.